evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Book Club, the show by book lovers for book lovers. Tonight, we shall be reading for you the first chapter of Terry Pratchett's Colour of Magic, the first entry in the Discworld series. Please join us, won't you? Awkward transition. Too much, hurt my throat. Right. In a distant and second-hand set of dimensions, in an astral plane that was never meant to fly, the curling star mists waver and part. See, great Attune the turtle comes, swimming slowly through the interstellar gulf, hydrogen frost on his ponderous limbs, his huge and ancient shell pocked with meteor craters, through sea-sized eyes that are crusted with rheum and asteroid dust. He stares fixedly at the destination. In a brain bigger than a city, with geological slowness, he thinks only of the weight. Most of the weight is, of course, accounted for by Beryllia, Tubule, Great Tufon, and Jerkine, the four giant elephants upon whose broad and star-tanned shoulders the disk of the world rests, garlanded by the long waterfall at its vast circumference, and domed by the baby blue vault of heaven. Astropsychology has been as yet unable to establish what they think about. The Great Turtle was a mere hypothesis until the day the small and secretive kingdom of Krull, whose rim-mossed mountains project out over the rimfall, built a gantry and pulley arrangement at the tip of the most precipitous crag, and lowered several observers over the edge into a quartz-windowed brass vessel to peer through the mist veils. The early astrozoologists, hauled back from their long dangle by enormous teams of slaves, were able to bring back much information about the shape and nature of Attune and the elephants, but this did not resolve fundamental questions about the nature and purpose of the universe. For example, what was Attune's actual sex? This vital question, said the astrozoologists with mounting authority, would not be answered until a large and more powerful gantry was constructed for a deep space vessel. In the meantime, they could only speculate about the revealed cosmos. There was, for example, the theory that Attune had come from nowhere and would continue at a uniformed crawl or a steady gait into nowhere for all time. This theory was popular among academics. An alternative, favoured by those of a religious persuasion, was that Attune was crawling from the birthplace to the time of matings, as were all the stars in the sky, which were obviously also carried by giant turtles. When they arrived, they would briefly and passionately mate for the first and only time. And from the fiery union, new turtles would be born to carry a new pattern of worlds. This was known as the Big Bang hypothesis. Big Bang. Thus, it was that a young Cosmo-Kilonian of the Steady Gate faction, testing a new telescope with which he hoped to make measurements of the precise albedo of Great Attune's right eye, was on this eventful evening the first outsider to see the smoke rise hubward from the burning of the oldest city in the world. Later that night, he became so engrossed in his studies, he completely forgot about it. Nevertheless, he was the first. There were others. Hello! That's right, Book Club. I'm back again for season 2. Book Club is a show made by book lovers for book lovers. So if you are a book lover and you enjoyed that, the thummy thing, the up thumb thing, also subscribe, hit that little bell thing so you know when we upload a new. I'm doing a lot of stuff with my hands. I'm not sure what this hands thing is, but that's irrelevant. If you like books as much as we do, then why not leave a comment down below letting us know what book you want us to do our silly nonsense to. And also, I'm not sure what they're doing behind me, but I'm sure it's embarrassing for them. Fools. Anyway, Biggles.